say the order could amount to the war crime of forcible transfer. Meanwhile, the head of
America will have any sympathy with the Israeli soldiers who are killing our kids, who are killing our women. What kind of democracy you are claiming? I swear to Allah, even if you killed us on these territories, we will never leave our land. You can destroy our houses, but we will never leave Gaza. We will be back to our country. We will be back to the 1948 territories. We urge the international free world. We urge the Egyptians, please move to the borders. Please, Jordanians, go and move to the borders. Don't wait any decision from anyone. We urge the refugees, the Palestinian refugees in Jordan. These are you people being killed here. We need to move. They need to move from the borders. Today is Friday. Today is the Friday of anger in any part of the world. These are the crimes of Israel. Go via the borders of Jordan, Lebanon, and Egypt. The Arabs must go to help Gaza and the Gazans. We will stay on this land. Kill us. Kill the 2 million Gazans. Oh, folks, we need to be here. We need to be strong. We will always be here.
Meanwhile, it's been nearly 1 week since the escalation in Gaza and Israel began. As Israel's military action against Gaza continues to intensify, some observers have raised concerns over the views world leaders have expressed on civilian safety. Joseph Ikubomire has details.
World leaders have given different views on upholding international law to protect civilians and civilians' infrastructure depending on the circumstances. This is the German Chancellor, Olaf Scholz.
Russian soldiers committed a massacre of Ukrainian civilians, including children, women and old people. The murder of civilians is a war crime. To be clear, the perpetrators and those who gave the command must be held accountable. Our own history, our responsibility that grew from the Holocaust, makes it our eternal duty to stand up for Israel's existence and security. This responsibility guides us. Our attachment to Israel today is also very direct.
On Tuesday, European leaders stood for Israel, while these images of Israeli strikes in Gaza were being broadcast live. But last year, the European Commission President laid out the law about targeting civilian infrastructure.
The international order is very clear. These are war crimes. Targeted attacks on civilian infrastructure with the clear aim to cut off men, women, children of water, electricity and heating with the winter coming. These are acts of pure terror, and we have to call it as such.
That is not something Israel is prepared to have. Its energy minister said 10 electrical switches will be turned on, no water hydrants will be open, and no fuel truck will enter Gaza until the Israeli abductees are returned. No one will preach morals to us. And while the U.S. President Israel to respect the rules of war, his Secretary of State said this.
I'm here quite simply with one message, and that is the United States stands with Israel today, tomorrow, every day.
A message his Republican rivals agree on.
We're in a religious war here. I am with Israel. Do whatever the hell you have to do to defend yourself. Level the place.
And I'll say this to Prime Minister Netanyahu, finish them. Finish them.
Palestinians say the world has double standards when it comes to upholding international law which protects civilians. Joseph Ikubomire, Osrc News.
And now we move to sports. I remained resolute and never discouraged after losing 6 times to my Lagos State counterpart in table tennis. These were the words of Ondo State's ping-pong starlet Funmilayo Favour, who with our determination finally defeated our rival to clinch gold in table tennis at the National Youth Games held. Osrc's Bengal Wajana looks at the exploits of Funmilayo Favour, who has the ambition of becoming the Nigeria's best in table.
The 10-year-old Funmilayo Favour defied several odds to train and